So the fifth platform is actually something that I've also applied for, and I'm so excited to be trying it out because of the money that I am promised to be paid. And I am crossing fingers for the fact that I actually do get onto the website. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Mbali Talks. As you guys know, this platform we share all tips on how you can make a bit of extra money online all the way in the comfort of your home. If you're new to our channel, please do join our community by hitting the subscribe button below. And if you've been with us since day one, thank you so very much. And please do remember to like this video so that it can keep coming up in the faces of people like yourself who can actually use this kind of information. Without wasting any of your time, let's get right into it. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 different websites that are going to be willing to pay you daily to do just a few small jobs. What I like about them again is the fact that you can do any of these things in the comfort of your home at your own leisure, because not all of them require you to work a minimum amount before they can actually pay you. Also, what I like is the fact that they do pay you instantly, so that means you kind of make ka-ching any time of the day when you so wish. Let's get right into them. So the first website that I'm going to recommend for you to be able to make money all the way in the comfort of your home is a platform and or website that we're all used to. This is Google. Google has a feature called Google Opinion Rewards, where they are basically willing to pay you for you to take surveys that are like between 2 to 5 minutes and or all the way to 10 minutes long. What I like about this feature is the fact that unlike a lot of the survey sites, they do pay a bit more, which is obviously good, but also they don't require you to take like a screening test before they can decide if you actually qualify for the survey. If they send you a link for a survey, then it means they've already figured out that you qualify for the survey, and then you're going to do the survey and get paid. All you need to do to get onto Google Opinion Rewards is to just download their app on Google Play and or on Apple Store. I think that's what iPhone users. I'm not sure. I'm not an iPhone user, guys. So anyway, it's to download their app onto your phone. Fill out your details like your email, give them a bit of your personal and or characteristics about the kind of lifestyle that you live, the kind of products that you use, where you stay. Obviously, those are the things that they're going to ask from you, because they want to be able to know and be able to match you to the right surveys without actually wasting your time. Once a survey is ready for you, Google Opinion Rewards is going to send you an email to notify you to say, hey, here's a link that you can actually use for you to be able to take a survey. And again, unlike all the smaller survey sites, they don't require you to take a screening, which means you're always getting paid instantly every time that they send you an email. Even though Google Opinion Rewards is not going to make you rich, guys, like this is not a get rich quick scheme, it will however give you a bit of extra money as compared to the other smaller websites where you find they don't really require a lot of things from you for you to be able to work on them. It's basically a free way for you to be able to make money online. And what I like also is that they pay you instantly into your PayPal account every time that you finish a survey. The next website or platform is actually a good opportunity for people who feel like they post pictures on Instagram and Facebook every day, but they don't want to be influencers, yet they want to be able to make money from those pictures. This is an app called ForApp. ForApp is a picture loading app that is going to pay you for your pictures on a daily basis. All you have to do is to download the app onto your Android and or iOS and start uploading pictures. They will require, of course, a bit of personal information like your email, where you stay, maybe possibly what you do, just so that they can categorize you properly with regards to the kind of content that you're going to be creating. There's a lot of small brands and or big businesses online that feel like they don't necessarily have the time to go out and create content for their brands and or create pictures that they can actually use for their advertising campaigns every time. So that's where you come in. On ForApp, those brands and companies are going to come and find you, bid for your picture to say this is the picture that they want to use from you, and therefore pay you for that picture. The good thing about ForApp is the fact that there's 2 ways for you to be able to make money on their app. Either by brands actually coming and finding your picture and then deciding to buy that picture, therefore you get paid. Or if you feel like you want to go a bit more extra without all the effort that goes into trying to make reels and posting on Instagram every day and knowing how to do Facebook adverts, you can actually take part in their missions. I do know that Volvo SA recently put out a mission where a company comes and says, hey, this is the advertising brief that we want. These are the kind of pictures and the content that we want to create. Therefore, allowing you as the content creator on ForApp to be able to bid and or to apply for that mission. You can literally get paid between $100 all the way to $1.6 for you to be able to participate in a mission. Also, if the brand feels like you and 2 or 3 other people are actually good for the mission, they are then just going to group you so that they reduce the amount of work that you would personally have to do do, because now you'd find yourself in a team sharing the different tasks that the brand actually wants from the mission. But still, you would be able to make a bit of extra money. Say for example, if it was 1.5 split into 3 creators on the app, you'd each be able to make $500 from just that one mission. That's besides the money that you're going to be making, obviously, from the brands buying your pictures that you actually upload on the app. Okay, I get it. Maybe standing in front of a video like this is not your thing, and being a micro influencer is not your thing. However, there's other ways that you can make money online, get paid instantly without leaving your home, and by sitting silently there and just enjoying your peace. I have since discovered a platform called Clear Voice. This is a great platform that hires freelance writers like yourself sitting at home who feels like, you know what, I have a bit of opinions that I'd like to give out, and or I would like to create content for small businesses but without having my name on the content. What I like about Clear Voice based on my research is the fact that as a writer, you don't have to be reducing your prices on the platform, unlike platforms like Upwork or Fiverr, where you find people end up bidding for the clients because then they're trying to get the job, so they're going to reduce their prices. No. On Clear Voice, all you have to do is to write up a writing proposal, submit that proposal onto the app, add your fee depending of course on the experience that you think you have writing and or based on the rates that are also on the site, and then wait for the site to link you up to clients that are looking for that kind of work. Sometimes you get an opportunity for clients to directly email you when they feel like you're the type of writer that is going to be appropriate for their kind of content. Therefore, you find you are able to maybe negotiate your prices even more, because now it's the client and not the platform that has actually come to say, hey, we really like your style of writing, please can you write content for us? With Clear Voice as a freelance writer, you can literally make anything from $100 all the way to $1,000 for your writing work. So it's definitely one of the websites that I would recommend for you to be able to make money online and actually get paid daily. They do of course pay you after you finish the project, and after a client has actually approved that project to say this project is good, it's as per the standard that they wanted, and then the app simply ka-chings your money into your bank account. The next platform that I'm going to recommend is actually a platform that I feel like anyone can do from anywhere in the world, because it involves an activity that we are always up to, aka shopping. This is becoming a mystery shopper with a platform called iShop for Ipsos. It is a South African-based platform which unfortunately only hires in South Africa, but does have jobs in the different provinces. All you have to do is to download their app, fill out your profile so that they know where you stay, what you want to do, the kind of lifestyle that you live, so that of course they can be able to recommend to you the kind of products and or projects that are going to be appropriate for you. You're going to be paid per project depending on how much each project is going to cost. They don't have a fixed amount to say you're going to make $15 per hour. It just depends on the amount of work that you need to do for that particular project. Some projects involve you actually going to the shop, taking a small video of maybe the way that you're shopping or the product that they want you to shop at. It also sometimes involves you keeping your receipts so that you can show them how much money you actually spent, and or be able to write sort of like a feedback to say this is what happened to you when you're trying to be a mystery shopper in that shop, and or when you're trying to shop for that product. Again, guys, anyone can pretty much get onto the platform to become a mystery shopper, because we are always in shops every day, one way or another. And even though it's not a job that you can do from the comfort of your home, it is a job that you do in the comfort of your shopping, which is something that you do every other day. So it's definitely one of the platforms that I would recommend for you to try out in order for you to be able to get paid a bit of ka-ching online all the way in the comfort of your everyday life. So the fifth platform is actually something that I've also applied for, and I'm so excited to be trying it out because of the money that I am promised to be paid, and I am crossing fingers for the fact that I actually do get onto the website. This platform is a platform called TryMyUI. It is a usability testing platform that allows you to be able to test different apps and or websites and get paid for it. This platform is similar to the other apps that I actually recommended in a different video right up here that you can actually use for you to be able to test apps and or websites each and every day and actually make money out of it. All you need to do to be able to be hired on TryMyUI is obviously to be able to download their app, fill out a bit of your information, and then wait for the app to be able to send you a test for you to prove that you can actually do what they want you to do. They do have certain instructions like you need to be reading out loud when you're taking a test, and or you need to share your screen so that they can see what you're trying to do. What I do like about their test is the fact that they don't want you to try and figure out the website. They just want you to share what your experience is as you are moving on to the website. They do have instructions on how you can actually download the app on your Android and or iOS, and also the kind of settings that you kind of need to enable on your phone for them to be able to obviously screen record and or hear what you're saying while you're testing the app. Another good thing about the app is the fact that they do have a fixed amount, which is basically $10 per test, of which can take about 15 to 20 minutes. This basically means that you can easily make all the way up to $50 per hour on the app, especially because they don't have a limit of the amount of tests that you can take in a day. So you can literally go wild if you do have that kind of time on your hands. And also, the projects do come as and when they are available. So even though you may feel like, oh my goodness, this is going to take the rest of my day, you find that per day you are able to take maybe 2 or 3 tests. Again, this is money that is going to be paid into your account instantly as and when you finish a project. And even though the website does pay every Friday, but that basically means you can easily make anything from $100 to $250 per week on their platform. Guys, that's like almost 3,000 Rand a week that you can make on the platform. So it's definitely a platform that I would recommend, especially because, like I'm saying, I've also applied on the platform and I'm waiting for them to come back to say that did I pass their test, which was basically like a 2-minute thing of obviously me showing them that I can be able to take the instructions and test an app like the app that they had actually sent me. The last platform, which is basically number 6 on our list, that is actually going to pay you money every day for you to be able to do just a small few things online, is an app that is similar to the one that we just spoke about. It's called Enroll. Enroll is a user testing app that hires globally, so they do not have any discrimination. And unlike a lot of the user testing apps, they literally do not require you to be on a one-on-one interview and or to have your webcam on so that they can see what you're doing on the screen. They just basically send you a test, allow you to test the app after you've downloaded it, of course, and then give them feedback based on a typing out form that they're going to send you. Enroll platform is going to pay you between $2 to $10 for every test that you take, depending on how hard and or easy the test is. So it's definitely one of the platforms that I would recommend, and I just felt like it's such an easy platform to get onto. There aren't a lot of tests that you need to go through and jumping some hoops, and what I like about them is that they will pay you instantly when you finish a project just by you submitting the form, then reviewing it. You get your money paid into your PayPal account. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so very much for sticking by. I do hope that you've joined our community by hitting the subscribe button below. If you haven't, it's not too late. It's just free, honey. All you have to do is just click subscribe. In addition, please do hit the like button so that this video can keep showing up in the faces of people like yourself who can actually use this kind of content. Also, guys, please remember to come back and leave me a comment in the comment section so that I know which app you're going to be trying first and or which ones you've actually tried and are now actually working on, so that more people can see that these platforms actually do work for them. Other than that, I'm going to see you on the next Mbali Talks video where we're making a bit of ka-ching. Cheers.